Following video was uploaded by user RedDirtAngler405 to the paranormal section of Reddit. Apparently, the man has set up a security camera in his living room, since he feels that pretty suspicious events are unfolding at night. He wakes up to loud noises that seem to have no explanation. One night, the camera detected movement and started recording. A dark, hazy mist can be seen flying through the room. The origins of this shadow are unclear. Some people think that it might have just been a bug flying close to a light. Others think that this is pretty unrealistic, however. What do you think? Are we being witness to a paranormal event here? Or did Angler's camera merely pick up an insect that night? The next clip was shared by the Asian channel Rec, and apparently a CCTV security camera in the home of a family caught a really odd reflection. They always thought that there was some otherworldly stuff going on, and then a mirror reflection piqued their interest even more. Let's see.
在所有的外部条件都没有变化的情况下，这个影子忽然就静止不动了，这就非常的不可思议。
Oh. So we see the woman reflecting in there, but the reflection is completely different. That's strange. What? What could be causing this, in your opinion? I mean, could this just be the camera lagging behind some frames? Oh, is this of paranormal nature? I'm always a little bit skeptical with mirror reflections like that, right? But I couldn't fully explain it because nothing else seems to be off in this recording except... So... Huh. That's a tough one. The next clip was uploaded by Q and comes to us from Japan. The premise of this video is quite simple. We see a man taking a tour through a house that seems to be called the House of Mirrors. It does seem quite normal at first. However, as the man makes his way through, there does seem to be an awful lot of mirrors. Creepy. Ghosts and mirrors have been associated with each other for a long time, and for a lot of people, mirrors can give them a serious feeling of unease. They are believed to be portals to other worlds or windows into the afterlife. Could this be why this house is so filled with them? Back to the video. The man is walking around a particularly dark portion of the house. When he peeks into one of the mirrors, and we see a door opening behind him. Spooky, right? But by far the creepiest moment is this one. Watch and see for yourself. Something seems to be appearing right behind him. A person, perhaps. Impossible, however, since this place was abandoned. Was it an intruder, or did something paranormal unfold here? Extremely scary in my opinion. Now we check out another Reddit submission from user mgirl. The young woman suspects that the security camera in her grandma's bedroom, in which her little kid was having a sleepover one night, captured a spirit which was visiting her little son. She states, "This was years ago and the camera wasn't high resolution and choppy, and I was never sent the video by my aunt. She only shared this picture." My grandma had passed away a few months prior, and I believe her spirit was comforting my son that night. You can see her as she looked around the time she passed, the varicose veins and her easily bruised lady skin, covered with bruises due to her blood thinner meds, her hair not done, and the same muumuu nightgown my grandma wore often. So, could the young woman be right, and her son was visited by the spirit of her late grandma? The following recordings stem from a channel called The Dead Man's Hand. He appears to explore abandoned places with his friends. On the hunt for the paranormal, they made it into an abandoned building at night, and the description says that he could capture some demonic growls.
What are you talking about, man? What's my flashlight? It's just like a building. Let's go to another building. Yeah, we're going to another building.
What the? Alright, I just tripped myself out, but I got it on camera, so it's alright. I just saw someone on those stairs. I swear to God.
To me, the first one surely sounds more like a burp than anything. The video ends abruptly after capturing the second one, so I can't determine it. But what do I know? What I find way more interesting is the following capture that the camera operator made in another abandoned house. The group opens a locked door to the second floor of this building. The cameraman is the first person to take the stairs, and it is up there where he comes across an ominous apparition.
Careful about the floor, bro. I'm looking down through it.
We should definitely go one at a time.
I definitely don't want to.
Alright, I just tripped myself out again. I hopefully got that on camera.
Some say it could be a devilish figure, escaping to the left. I have really no idea what this could be myself. The following is another video, which was uploaded by a Reddit user to the paranormal section. He found something really odd unfolding in one of the latest episodes of the show American Pickers. He states, "I noticed something really odd in season 22, episode 12. The team is scavenging through an unused building and there appears to be a figure which you can barely see in the original episode. It's much clearer on my phone recording though. It looks like a ghost walking on the right side of the screen, and I can confidently say that it was not a team member."
Get to the top of the stairs. Holy cow.
It does look a bit strange, and I couldn't fully say what exactly it is. Can you? If it wasn't a member of the team, as Ronan states, was it a ghost? I mean, it is quite weird that this person is appearing out of the pitch darkness, wouldn't you say? Let me hear what you think. Now we want to take a look at the latest update from It's Simon Official, who's working in a supposedly haunted office building as a night guard. We have taken a look at his case in the past. He states that he had to lay low for a bit, since his employer didn't appreciate him sharing all the videos on his profile. When he was on one of his nightly walks, however, he captured something pretty creepy in the staircase.
I was recording for 30 minutes. Nothing happened. Until...
Hello? Oh my god, what the? Bro.
Did something come after him here? A viewer of his profile noticed something else though. Is a shadow person peeking through the door glass here. Proof that this building is haunted indeed. Let me know what you guys think. The following video has been shared by user MarleyCharlie22, and they state that they always feel like their videos look pretty weird whenever they capture something. They live close by a church. Let's dive in.
Y'all, I am in my yard. Watch my face. This is not an app doing this. This is my yard. The church is behind me. Watch my face.
What? Is it like a black cloud?
You can see straight through me. I kid you not. Look at this.
Well, this is certainly a little bit odd. I don't know if this could be caused by shearing. So she gets transparent. Maybe just the lighting conditions, you know, in this particular spot. I mean, it does look a little bit weird. Yeah, she gets transparent, and there's like a super strange effect on her face at a certain point. But is this something otherworldly to be concerned about? I actually don't know. I have never seen anything like that. The next clip was shared by Unusual Things and initially recorded by a security guard who was on patrol one night in a local shopping center in Brazil. Colleagues of the man have often talked about the strange sightings, customers that could be seen, although the mall was closed already, but also the cleaning crew reported of their equipment that was being moved without anybody around. Pretty strange. Tonight, the security guard couldn't believe his eyes when he saw this. A woman in white that is taking the escalator. How odd. The woman is seen again, moments after, as she's making it out of the area. The security guard seems to have lost sight, only seconds after that, unfortunately. So, what do we think? Did somebody play a prank on him? Or was something otherworldly going on in there? The This next photo was posted to Reddit by user OKAlternative, and she writes, "Any idea what this could be? Photo taken roughly 3 years ago when my boyfriend and I were in Fern Canyon in California Redwoods. Took multiple photos in the same area, and the thing only showed in this one pic. No other people around besides us." The photo appears to be taken in the canyon on a nice sunny day. Everything looks totally beautiful and normal, right? Well, let's take a look closer. The photographer appears to have captured a very strange figure, made completely out of light. Looks oddly like a person though. Is it possible this is the spirit of someone who met their demise in the Fern Canyon? Or just a trick of the light? Now we will be looking at a clip uploaded by LeBronWho422 from the United States. He writes, "Me and my friends were hanging out in my basement for the last night before moving. Kyle thought he found a mouse in the back room. After watching all our videos at the new house, this is what we came across." Well, let's see what the uploader captured in this basement.
So what are you doing?
Dude, come on, man. I just lost like 50 bucks in cards.
You can get over it.
I know. I'm gonna just have to.
What are you doing over there?
I think I found a mouse in here somewhere. Are you serious?
Dude.
It's done. No worries. I can't find it.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on.
Dude, I'm not standing
Turn
with
the
a
lights
mouse. Turn the lights on. I'm not standing with
I'll
a
do
mouse.
this. I'll do
I
it.
can't see anything.
There's no mouse in here.
The video starts off normally, just a couple of friends hanging out and eating in the basement. However, things very quickly take a turn when LeBron pans to his friend in another section of the home. The friend Kyle believes that he spotted a mouse in the dark corner of the basement, but it seems as though he may have captured something even creepier. When Kyle bends down, a large face can be seen behind him. This creature seems to linger in the doorframe until they finally turn on the lights. No spirits can be seen, and no mouse either. The eerie part of this clip is the way nobody seems to notice the quiet entity until much later when reviewing the footage. Is there a reasonable explanation for this video? Or is this definitely a shadow figure sighting, as the men believe? What is your opinion on this? The following video was uploaded by user Sales87 and it was captured at a helicopter landing pad, which is part of a local hospital at which Sales is working. He never saw anything like it before and was looking for answers. He states, "This is from security footage at the hospital where I work. A co-worker noticed what appeared to be a shadow walking on the helipad. I know no one was out on the pad at the time. I work in the area that uses it the most, and we didn't have anyone to fly out at the time. What could it be? Let's take a look." With CCTV recordings like that, people always jump to the conclusion that it simply could be a bug. But I'm not sure in this case. It appears that this shadow has a clearly noticeable head and torso. And how do we explain it vanishing into the wall to the right? Where could this shadow stem from, in your opinion? Certainly a pretty mysterious capture that Sales noticed that night. The next case was reported by user Marlene Anna White. She states that her apartment seems to be a place of lots of mysterious activity. In her mind, there's no doubt that this place is extremely haunted. Apparently, she's seeing and hearing things in there that make her and her child really uneasy. It all started with inexplicable shadow sightings that were seen at night, but they mostly were seen just for a few seconds before disappearing again. One day though, while using the bathroom, she was seeing something quite terrifying unfolding right in front of her in the shower. A sighting that made many believe that her apartment might be haunted by a ghost child. After sharing this incident, people asked if she herself might have lost a child, and this was her reply.
Yes. Back in 2013 I was 25 weeks pregnant. He was a stillborn.
So, could it be that the spirit of her lost son was visiting her and the family? This is the recording that shook her to the core.
I only have one baby at my house today. The rest of them are with grandma. You can clearly hear my baby in the living room crying. I was on the toilet when I felt like something was watching me. I've been on edge ever since I took a picture and my dad was behind me by the door. So I decided to turn the camera on and record. This is not my dad. I don't know what it is.
Is this a ghost child? It certainly has the height of a child.
Who are you?
To show her skeptics that it was not one of her own children, her son steps into the shower to showcase that his silhouette looks completely different.
Stand in the shower real quick so I can show people something, please.
So, if it's not him, who else was it in your opinion? What a spooky recording. The next clip was uploaded by Agustina Divia to her very own channel. She made this video of speaking with people on Omegle, which is a platform to video chat with strangers online. But it isn't the video chatting that is the strangest part of this video, rather what is going on behind. Let's take a look. It comes up time and time again that mirrors are doorways into seeing things we normally cannot see with the naked eye. In this case, we can clearly see a dark shape that looks to be sitting up on her bed in the mirror behind her. But when we look to the right, there's nothing on the bed except some clothing. The way the figure in the mirror goes unnoticed throughout the entire video makes the situation that much more unnerving. What do you guys think of this capture? Is it a trick of the eye, or is it the mirror really showing us something paranormal? Your guess is as good as mine. Now we want to take a look at a recent investigation from the paranormal team Desgastando Suela, who traveled to some abandoned buildings in the middle of nowhere that night. Apparently, there have been reports about strange sightings. As they are exploring the outside area of one of the abandoned buildings, there is a faint moan in the distance that gets the team's attention, and they decide to take a closer look towards the direction it came from.
Ay, no sé, se escucha algo bien feo. Sí. Se escucha como por aquí adentro.
The woman gets startled by noise stemming from the inside the building, however states that nothing is in there. Weird. After walking around outside for another minute, the man holding the camera can capture this object in the distance. Something looking at our two investigators while they were exploring that night. And was it related to the strange noises? Nobody can say for sure.